A backhanded compliment I've gotten twice in the past couple weeks is, "Hi. My name's Ryan. I'm a gymnast, and my current project for 2026 is to speak more openly about sport." Over the past couple weeks, I've gotten two very specific quote compliments from two very different people in different parts of my sporting career. And I want to talk about it because I know the intention is a compliment, but I don't think it actually is. I know that one of my OCD things is like always feeling like my life is a disaster, and I feel like that about gymnastics. Whenever I work on anything in my real life, the last place that it shows up kind of in a healed way is in gymnastics. So if my life feels like a disaster, then my gymnastics is the last thing to feel better. And I got a compliment a couple weeks ago. I was talking to somebody now saying how my life 5 years ago always felt like a disaster. And they were like, it wasn't. And then just this week, I had somebody's parent say to me, like, "Oh my God, I love your gymnastics. Like, when you're up there, you're so calm. You don't care. You like, it just looks like you love everything. Like, it's just so nice to see somebody up there just like so confident and calm. Oh my God, you should hear the internal dialogue. It's not that." And I've been thinking about it ever since because I know the intention is a compliment, but it's such a dichotomy between what is perceived of me and then what's actually going on in my head, which is just like spiraling and overthinking and ruminating. 5 years ago, my life was a disaster. It felt like to me, even if it looked outwardly like I was handling it well, like my internal world was definitely falling apart. It's taken these 5 years to rebuild it, and I don't think we're back to a rebuilt place yet. And the thing about my gymnastics now is like I'm not happy with the level I'm at now. Like I'm trying to handle my life outside of gymnastics to handle it within gymnastics a little bit better. When people give me a compliment like that, I take it as, well, you're really good at hiding your problems. And my first reaction to that every time is, yeah, like I've had to hide my problems my whole life. So thanks. Particularly in sport, it's like when the bad things were happening when I was young or when coaches were mean, it's like they're just saying, wow, you do a really good job of detaching from that and looking like you're fine. And I'm like, it's a coping mechanism. I don't think it's overly healthy. I feel like I've done a lot better of working on these things, and the fact that that's clearly not the external perception of this is kind of wild. I think one of my superpowers in sport has always been that I come across like I'm fine. I think to some people, especially growing up, it seemed like I was maybe a little aloof or a little over it, but that was my way of just surviving incidents that weren't good. And the fact that now as an adult, the perception is just like, I'm calm and I love it and everything's fine. I'm like, it's not how it feels to me. I find this one to be a particularly weird one because for so long, that's what I wanted the perception to be, was that I looked like I was fine. And part of me is just like, yay, you did it. And then the other part of me is just like, okay, but you're not fine. So how do we work on being a little more genuine or authentic? Looking fine to the external world is not my priority anymore. So the fact that that's still something I'm doing is something I need to work on. So yeah,